Guys, I say this all the time. The same blueprints work for everything. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. On the last video, I spoke to you guys about how to get in shape, how to make a good routine that you can stick to lose some body fat and put on a little bit of lean tissue in the new year for people that are new to fitness or weight loss or people that had problems to it before. And people are messaging me, asking me the same stuff for business because I help people scale their businesses. I help people work online to provide their services and scale their businesses so that they can be remote. And it's the same blueprints. So I'm going to make another video now that in general is based on the premises of how to be able to get any goal to come into fruition and it become a sustainable success in your life, a sustainable, maintainable success in your life. So there's a couple of things that you want to do before you get into, let's say, the nitty and gritty of what that goal entails for you to do. Because as you get deeper, as you progress more into any endeavor, it's going to need some fine tuning. It's going to need some more, let's say, hyper-focused, exact tools and exact tasks to be executed. But in the beginning, it's freaking basic. Take the goal of whatever it is. Make more money, scale my business, leave my job and go private as myself as an entrepreneur, get into assets or real estate, lose body fat, put on some muscle, leave this town. Whatever it is, it's the same blueprints to get you on a good path in the beginning. And that's what we're going to go over in this video. The first thing you want to do is minus stuff. Before you start adding stuff, minus stuff. Everybody thinks about like, what's my morning routine going to be? What's my network going to be like? What is my meals going to be like? What's my content going to be like? Before you start adding stuff to your routine, to your life that is already busy for you at the level of capability of stress management and time management that you have at this moment right now, start thinking about minusing stuff. Be honest with yourself and write a list of all the things that you spend time, attention, or money on that is not helping you prosper in life. That list is going to say things like video games, scrolling, YouTube, Netflix, online shopping, my coffee dates with my girls, hanging out with my buddies, smoking shisha, or watching UFC fights or NFL and college football days on the weekends. Whatever that list has, when you're honest with it, you have to start building some boundaries. You have to have some limitations. I'm going to scroll on social media outside of my work for an hour a day. I'm going to watch one episode of Netflix every night before bed. I'm going to see my friends once a week or once every 2 weeks. I'm not going to purchase anything online that's not of daily use, whatever it is, the deodorant or food or supplements or I don't know, your running sneakers broke, they're torn up, you got to get another pair. These boundaries are what's going to really help you. It's not the tools, it's not the network, it's not the coach, it's not the class, it's not the app, it's not any of the stuff that you think is going to help you succeed. It's you getting better at living your life. And as soon as you get those distractions out of there, you're going to have a lot more time. You're going to be a lot more focused. Once you have that list of boundaries of what the limitation is of your distractions, and keep that on hand, write it down in your phone. Be honest with yourself. Have that list close to you to look at when you're about to mess up with your money or your time or your attention, and be honest with yourself and say, do I want to buy that house or do I always want to be in that flat? Do I want to look in the mirror and regret, shame at the way I look, or do I want to get in shape before I eat this food or go partying all night? So have that on you. The second thing that you want to do is have a list of how to fail. Make a list of how to fail. Write the stuff down honestly that you've always done that caused you not to be able to get close to that goal. Hit the snooze button, stay up late, not show up for my training, my runs that I promised myself I'm going to do, not signing up to that course or that class, not reading that book, not making the first post of content, trying to create this business. Make a list of how to fail. Fuck the list of how to succeed. That means nothing if you do all the wrong stuff. Make an honest list of how to fail and keep that in your phone, right? You haven't spent any energy at this point, haven't spent any money. But if you do these two things, you're already ahead of 99% of the people that bullshit themselves. And that's why they keep going in the same circle of start and stop, start and stop. Once you have these things down there, now you want to start thinking about how to be able to succeed at your goal. You want to set up non-negotiable times and start small and scale up, because you feel a lot better when you're like, you know what? For 6 weeks, I said I was going to go for 2 walks a week and do 2 20-minute workouts at home. And I did them. Now I can add a third one. For 4, 5, 6 weeks, you told yourself you were going to do 1 reel a week. Once you do that, you feel confident, you feel competent, you can step up to 2. You read 10 pages a night. Now you can read a little bit more. Now you can sign up for another class on investing or real estate or whatever it is that you're trying to improve on or try to be able to study and get that certificate or that degree in. So give yourself some boundaries and some stipulations that you can stick to, right? If you want to get in shape, you want to lose weight, and you've got busy days, and you sign up to the coolest, funnest, most wicked gym in town that's 45 minutes in traffic after work, out of the way, and it takes you 20 minutes to be able to park, and you got to change your clothes and share machines at peak hours, it's a very small chance that you're going to succeed. But if you buy a cheap pair of dumbbells and a suspension trainer and tell yourself that you're going to work out at home watching Game of Thrones or whatever, The Sopranos, for 30 minutes 3 times a week, there's a high chance that you're going to be able to do that. It's not going to be too uncomfortable. And then from there, you can scale up. You can do a 4th day. Then you can join a gym close to your work or close to your home that you can be consistent to. And once you're in that zone and you identify as that person that's fit and healthy and you need more machines and you want to meet more people in the industry, sign up to any gym you want. I know people that drive an hour and a half just to go powerlifting or just to do CrossFit because they have the right coach and the right classes and the right equipment there. But you want to have something that's sustainable, okay? Don't sign up to do 3-4 hour courses. I was helping a girl last year and she signed up for this amazing course on how to be able to trade. But it was about 4 hours of studies 4 nights a week, and very, very expensive, very well worth it, but you need to be able to be focused in that. She had a full-time career at home and all this stuff. So she was missing some of those days. She had to pressure herself over on the weekends. That was cutting out from her life of all the other stuff she had to do to catch up, just to catch up on the studies, to pass, to get that certificate. And it was almost like a lost investment. It would have been better if she paid a trader, you know, just to be able to speak to them once or twice a week for an hour and say, you know what, instead of paying $20,000 for this course, why don't I just pay somebody $150 for a half hour, 45 minutes of tutoring for them to give me the gist of how to be able to start off on this. And I can just scale up as I go from there. So you want to have some boundaries of something that's maintainable, because otherwise you're going to crash and burn. And you're going to disassociate yourself with that goal, and you're going to start telling yourself the lies that everybody else says. I'm not made to be rich. I'm not made to be happy. I'm not made to be fit. I'm not made to have muscle. I'm not made to be successful. This is not for me. And that's just a fucking lie. It's the same blueprints. Now, once you have those boundaries and you have those 2 lists, the next thing you want to do is start executing that consistently. And it's non-negotiable. Don't quit on yourself. Don't lie to yourself. And the easiest way to do that is to get accountability. Join a group where every single day you guys are posting, you're viewing each other. Get a coach. Hire a coach to keep you accountable with that on an app or through the phone. Or do it with a buddy. Do it with a friend. Find somebody that's goal-orientated, that wants the same goal, or even if it's a different goal, but keep each other accountable. When you're not accountable, you lie to yourself. I've coached thousands of people, great people. If their mother had some alien disease and someone told them that you have to pick up your mom 4 a.m. every fucking morning and take her to the hospital for 90 days straight to save her life, they would do it. But when I asked them to get up in the morning time to do a workout for 3 weeks straight, I'll have a grown ass man say to me, "Coach, I can't get out of bed and I'm tired and My mind and heart hurts from my office job. I mean, the biggest bullshit. Don't lie to yourself. Don't disrespect yourself. Stay accountable. Find a way to be accountable with somebody else. And the fourth thing is keep visibility within your goal, right? Stop wasting your time looking at fucking makeup tutorials if you're trying to lose fat. Stop wasting your time on how to build classic cars if you're trying to lose weight or build a business. Start viewing people that are where you want to get. You know, if you're a dad with kids and you're trying to quit drinking, quit eating junk food, get in shape, your blood markers aren't doing too well with the doctor when you get your blood tests, follow a couple dads online so that at 6:30 in the morning when your lazy ass gets up and you want to smoke a cigarette and eat a fucking donut and go to work last minute to complain that someone's even paying you to show up there so that you can go home and complain to your kids, go look at 2-3 dads in the morning time that are outside jogging or doing sit-ups or eating a healthy breakfast. That's going to help you. That's going to help you identify that, you know what, I can change. I don't have to look at fucking David Beckham or The Rock or some crazy influencer to be able to hit my goal. I just have to look at other people that are like me. Make your goal visible. Whatever your goal is, get books, magazines, apps, follow people, make it visible, make it enticing. If you're trying to, when I remember when I was building my business and rebranding it, I bought new desk, new stuff for my desk, new office stuff. I hung new pictures. I made that space look good. I made it feel good. I made myself proud to sit there because I had to be able to be hyper focused for hours on end. So make your goal attractive. Get yourself a new pair of sneakers and some fitness clothes and keep them out. Put your outfit out the night before you go for your run or you go to your gym in your building or your neighborhood to work out. Make the goal attractive and make it visible. Keep it around you. Out of sight, out of mind is true. People that don't see stuff often won't do it. Put a couple of Post-it notes in your kitchen, on your fridge. That's going to remind you of what choices you need to be making with food. Put a Post-it note in the bathroom, non-negotiable, of something you want to promise yourself. And when you wake up in the morning time and you see that Post-it note sitting there on the mirror, you can't lie to yourself. Written contract with your own handprint that says, I'm going to do this 3 times a week. Because there you have to deal with yourself over and over again. And it's a lot easier to stay committed when you have those promises in your face. And when people in your family see them, because then they start rooting for you. They're like dad or mom that always says they're going to do this or always do that, or your boyfriend, girlfriend that always heard you talk about doing something. When they finally see you working on the computer or taking those walks or making those meals or reading that book, they're proud of you, they're confident, they want to say words of encouragement because they like to see the change. And this is going to help you, so make it visible. If you do these things, you will be able to build yourself a great base. And from there, you can scale up. You can get into the nitty-gritty details about how to be able to invest and into what market, into what blue chips, or whether you want to buy property off plan or already built, or if you want to join a gym, or if you want to start doing carb cycling or go low carbs or go keto or whatever it is. All these different things that people in the beginning think is the hack is not the hack. The hack is you getting better at being you. Stop fucking lying to yourself. Stop being distracted. And I'm telling you, I've worked for myself for 2 decades now. I still get distracted. I still have to catch myself every single day. I have so many interests and so many hobbies with the cars and the bikes and travel and history and politics and economy. I mean, if I could not sleep, I wouldn't sleep to be able to learn more 24/7. But I have to catch myself at times because I'll check in with 4 or 5 of my clients. I'll respond back to 3, 4 of them. I'll do 2 calls. I'll do a consultation. And when my phone's in my hand, the algorithm shows me exactly what I want to see. How to build this, how to fix that, how to change this, what happened there, what was said on this news channel. And my mind starts wandering. And I give myself that excuse for like a minute. I deserve a break. But then I forget. And I stop myself and say, hold on. I'm living the life that I have because I did the opposite of the masses. So let's get back to my focus. And then tonight, when I'm done all my work, I can scroll for an hour and view whatever the fuck I want. So I hope this can bring you guys some value. If you need some help, if you need some accountability, you want somebody behind you, I have room on my program. You guys can shoot me a DM. You can do a free phone call with me. I can give you the information of how my mentorship works to help you succeed at your goals. Stay good to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Let nothing and nobody get in the way of the life that you want to live. See you guys next time.